Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always is the leather-clad Y-front undie-wearing, thong-wearing Talara. How are you this evening, mate?
I am fantastic after that little introduction.
Yeah, come on, you bring it on yourself. I know that you've probably got better gear, but you like the look of nipples and a thong, I can just tell. Actually, that's probably a lie. You probably don't have any better gear yet, do you?
Well, the gear that I got from the last set of quests,
Yeah.
it's better, but it looks exactly the same.
Oh, you poor guy. One day you'll be able to put your nipples away. In fact, hopefully when patch 1.2 comes out, where we've got appearance slots. Actually, what am I saying? You'll probably permanently have your nipples out, even if you do get nipple covering gear with the appearance slots.
I'm going naked.
You're going to go naked. Hopefully they won't allow that in the appearance slot thing. Let's definitely wish for that, folks. Anyway, before we carry on, we've got a few quests to do. I noticed we've got one nearby here, Border Town. Let's have a look at that. There we go, some nice arrows pointing to our objectives. We've got to go light some beacons around the outside of Argent Glade. Which is good, but I was having a look in my bags before. Now, Tallahassee, maybe you can help me out here. I recently upgraded... Where is it? Here we go. Recently upgraded my chest piece, and so of course I'm wearing a really cool outfit now, one that I really like. I look like a warrior mage now. I'm really happy about it, but I've got this old one here, which says that it's salvageable and rune breakable. Now I'm going to link that in party chat for you to have a look at. So you can see there I've got my old chest and my old gloves. There you go, I've linked them in chat. Now, I can, by the way, either use now on those salvage armor, I'm going to link these, or rune breaking, and you should be able to see those in the chat log there. And you see salvage armor for a chance to gain crafting materials, but rune break equipment for a chance to gain magical crafting components. What's the difference?
Okay, salvage armor allows you to go ahead and break a item down to its core components. So if it's cloth in this instance, you may get some burlap or you'll get scrap cloth. Ah, okay. Where with rune breaking you'll get the components to go ahead and do your runes. So I think you'll get like sparks and things like that. I don't actually have a character that has rune breaking, but yeah,
you're right.
The sort of thing that you'll get.
So I'm looking now, I've got in my bags, I'm going to link a couple to you. There we go. So things like kinetic arc and flickering powder, which are indeed magical crafting components for rune breaking. You know what, I get it now. So salvage armor, because I'm cloth, it's going to give me cloth based stuff, which of course I still need. You can see here, folks, I do have outfitting as a profession, so of course that's handy, but it's going to be much harder to get the flickering powders and the dust and the arcs and all that sort of stuff, because cloths seem to drop off mobs, and of course you get them from butchering, which is another skill I have from skinning. But what you're saying, Tallahassee, is I'm going to be better to rune break these so that I actually get some dusts, etc., because I'm going to come across green items to rune break a lot less frequently than I will animals to skin, yeah?
That's right.
Okay, thank you. So let's do this, folks. I've got my rune breaking up here in my sidebar, so I'm just going to click on that and then click on my old gloves. You can see there I go, I'm rune breaking, and look at that, I get a perpetual blur and flickering powder. So of course, just like Tallahassee said, they're the sort of things that I'm going to need for actually doing my rune crafting. And if I bring up my rune crafting window here, you'll see that I can make all of these various runes, and they need that dust and powder and spark and shards and all that sort of stuff. So a good piece of advice there. Let's rune break my old robes. There we go, you can see me doing that. And I get 2 more flickering powder there as well. So I've got a 7 as a total there. Alright, that's good, because that was bugging me. I didn't know the difference between the two. That makes perfect sense. Alright, I think now I just need to quickly go to... Where's somewhere... I might as well hop on my mount. Just need to go to a vendor quickly. I've got a couple of grey items. Oh, what is that you've linked there?
Just before you disappear.
Oh.
Is that any good for you?
Let's have a look at this. What's Tallahassee got for us? A clever tin totem. So it gives me intelligence, wisdom, and spell power plus 30. Oh gosh, okay. Let's see. Currently, mate,
It is offhand.
It's offhand, right? Yeah. So I'm actually. So it's not going to go on the. Okay. So yeah. See, at the moment I have a two-handed staff that gives me 42 spell power. Now, if I look in my bags, I'm going to have something one-handed to go with that you've given me. I do have a dagger, but it's going to.
Sword or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's only going to give me endurance though, so I think, sadly, if I take the totem, I can't really use it because I don't have a decent one-hander. Although, that's not to say that I won't get one in the future, of course. I haven't tried any, dual-wielding stuff yet, so totally up to you. I can pop it in my bags and keep it for a rainy day, or presumably you can either sell it on the auction house or somehow break it down yourself. Have you got any disenchanting type skills?
Yeah, I can break it down.
Oh, good. Yep, I'd do that. However, good to know that you can. So you obviously, can you make that sort of stuff, or is that something you've picked up?
I can, yes.
Oh, beautiful. All right, thanks. All right, next time I get an opportunity to get a one-hander, I'll definitely take it. So thank you very much for that. Meantime, let's go to the vendor, quickly sell some stuff because my bags are full of a few greys. Here we are, general goods.
Good prices for quality.
That's right, and of course using the sell grey items button down the bottom here, very handy just to get rid of your vendor junk. Now speaking of things, so wait a minute, we're talking about disenchanting. I have a bruised dagger here. Oh, okay, it's only rune breakable, it's not salvage armorable, so I'm going to rune break that quickly before we head off. Here we go, got myself some more powders, very nice. Good stuff. Alright, so we've got this quest. I think you were saying, Tallahassee, that there's more quests that have opened up in the village. Is that right?
Yep, just over here.
Alright, we need to get those, of course. Fill out the old log. Ah, here we go.
Before we do that.
Yep. Oh, we've got ourselves into a group somehow.
Yeah, I put us into the group.
Son, an ascendant.
Oh, polymorph students. Oops, that's not you. Oh, I'll get this quest anyway. Collect tomes. Alright, so we've got an invasion going on, I see. Oh, and they're right inside the village. Good lord. Alright, time for combat. So this is one of the great things about Rift, folks, of course, is that not only are there rifts, but, you know, this is an invasion. And if I hover on my map, you can see it's a Guardian Foothold invasion. And of course, if we let these guys go, now Tallahassee, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if we let this invasion take hold, theoretically they could actually stop us from handing in quests, or in fact picking up quests, because they could get rid of all of our NPC quest givers. Is that right?
That's right.
Yep, so that's a really cool mechanic, and of course a really good motivation to not let this happen, because we don't want to lose our quest hub. And there you go, you can see everyone joined together. We've got everyone in a raid group here. We've got 2 raid groups, and we're fighting off these attackers. So it's also a great mechanic because it's encouraging group play and encouraging cooperation, and of course making sure that we don't lose our quests, because of course we need them for good old XP. Gosh, they're interesting mobs. They look like demonic angels of some sort. Very cool. Oh, we got Planarite. So even though it's not a rift, an invasion will actually give us Planarite as well.
They came from a rift, though.
Oh, they came from a rift. Okay, makes sense. Alright, keeping our distance here, folks, and all flashily decked out in my new robes, which I'm liking a whole lot. Really, really like this. The whole style of the game is just fantastic, and of course it's so different to any of the standard fare that's out there at the moment. Whereas most things try to deliberately copy everything about WoW, these guys have just basically taken all the best parts of WoW and added their own flavour over the top. And if you're someone who's following this Let's Play series for Rift, you'll know that I gush about it all the time, and deservedly so if you ask me. Oh, and I think this is going to be out of, yep, no line of sight to the target. Managed to get itself behind a tree. Lucky, lucky.
Yeah, these ones are level 19.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we've got a couple of dead members and you're getting beaten on there. Let's see if I can help out. We'll knock him back. Tallahassee's... Oh, he's getting a pounding. Oh, dear. Okay, time for armors. Multiple armor. I've got my normal fire armor and I've got my burning shield, which is my ground armor. That should keep them off my back for a moment. Don't know if it'll be enough. Definitely a tense situation here. Sorry you died. I have absolutely no heals, as you know, of course, being a pure mage. Managing to wear them down slowly, down to 18%, 13, 12, can we, 5%, 2%, and finally managed to do it. And Tallahassee, of course, lending a hand right at the end there. Well done. Ooh, that was a bit rough. Okay, so we have quests to do.
Sandal die.
What's that?
Did Sandal die?
I think Sandal took the brunt of that, but hey, that's what he's for. Oh, they're under attack again? These guys just don't give up. And we've got another quest here. Collect mushrooms and spider entrails. Oh, and I've got an imp trickster on my back. I'm not sure how that happened. I think it was when I opened a tome, perhaps? Was that a foolish thing to do?
Maybe.
Alright. Tome of Fire. So we... Oh, I see. So we open the tomes on the ground and that spawns the mobs. And that way, of course, we get the quest counts that we need. Right, I'm going to follow you, mate, because I think I'm a lot safer following you, basically.
Do you want to pop Sandal out?
Alright, we'll get Sandal. And over there I can see a Tome of the Vigil. Straight ahead almost. And it says here we have to polymorph students. Is that like polymorphing in WoW?
Yep.
What, so they turn into a sheep?
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. There's the sheep. Polymorph. So let's see. Can I do a student? Where's the student? There's one. And we'll use the wand here. And I'm going to cast that. And look at that. They got sheeped. Well, that's definitely a wow. A wowism, if you ask me. The only thing that's missing is that they don't go bah when they get sheeped. Never mind. I think that would be too much of a rip-off then.
Not that we mind.
Oops, and we summoned forth another imp trickster there. Good on your, Sandal, taking the brunt of the damage there. Thank you very much. Tome of Fire, 3 of 6. Now, it says here for this quest that we have to create wands. We have to create a wand of death, a wand of life, and a wand of fire. Does that mean we have to do crafting?
No, you just click on the cauldron.
Oh, Death Magic Cauldron. Okay, right. Submerging, Wand of Death. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And I can see some tomes over here. Tome of Vigil, 3 of 6. Yikes, an imp. Oh, good on you, Sandal. We'll just stay back here. We've got your back, Sandal. We've got you very far back, but we've got you. Right, Tome of Fire, 4 of 6, and what's this? A Fire Magic Cauldron. So that's obviously to create the Wand of Fire. And we need a wand of life. And of course, following the little pips on our map, which makes things so much easier if you do get lost. Where are we? Here we go. Over to Midterm Mayhem, whatever that is. No doubt there's another cauldron. And another imp trickster. That didn't last very long. Thank you for your help. Tome of Vigil, 4 of 6. Alright, and what's that? The life wand. Submerging that in there. Alright, that's that one done. So, what's left? Tomes of Fire. I'm up to 5 of 6. I need another one of those. Pretty please.
But I still need 2 more of both.
Ah, good, good. I'm still finding it hard to fathom how big this world must be. I mean, even just running around here, you can see folks on the map, you can see where we've been with our explored area. And of course, a couple of episodes we went all the way over to Sanctum. But, you know, we're not even, well, we're just almost halfway explored for this zone of Silverwood. And you know what? Look, as we keep zooming out and out and out and out and out some more. The world is absolutely huge, and no doubt it's going to get bigger and bigger as more patches or expansions get released. So much content for such a little amount of money, in my opinion. Well worth it. Tome of Fire, 6 of 6. Tomes of Vigil for me. I need another couple of those. And I do love this outfit. Oh, it's so good. So Tallahassee, any idea when patch 1.2 is actually due out? Has there been any mention of the release date?
I saw something about May 10.
Oh, May 10, okay.
But I guess that'd be May 10 in the US.
Sure, but still, that's, well, that's less than a week away. That's like 6 days away Australian time anyway. So maybe, yeah, a week or so. Can't wait. Can't wait at all. And of course, because we've got such a nice long range on our spells, we can help Tallahassee from way back here, which is good. Alright, got a couple of hand-ins now.
Ah, good to see you. Never let your enemies tread in your wake.
Oh, another quest has opened up. Murbo, collect a core of earth, a core of light, and a core of water from bound elementals. Wait a minute, bound elementals, they're the things that are wandering around with the mages that are walking around the city, aren't they? I think? Or am I dreaming?
Yep.
Ah, good, good, good.
No, that's them.
Alright.
Ah, good to see you.
Oh, and notoriety, there we go. We got plus 750 Quicksilver Scholars. Notoriety is what they call faction in this game, by the way. Right, kill wanton infiltrators, and oh, we get a new staff. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, very flash. And look the part. Definitely want to accept that quest. Now, wanton infiltrators, are they from the invasions that happen?
Which ones?
We've got a quest there, barrel full of goblins, kill wanton infiltrators. Or are they just mobs that are lying around? Because it sounds like it's part of those invasions that happen, or is that not the case?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Although, speaking of invasions, I see we've got another one going on over here.
Level 19.
Yep. Lend a hand. Gosh, you know what, folks? In this game, there is just always something going on. It's one of the things I absolutely love about it. Certainly not going to complain about getting bored, that's for sure. Alright.
Okay, there's the elemental of fire.
Oh?
And someone's already changed it. That's right.
Oh, I see. Right.
There'll be others. Let's do the barrels.
Alrighty. Oh, look at that. You hover over it and it says barrel full of goblins. Right, okay. And there's the wanton infiltrator. Okay. That makes sense. Thought it might have been one of those invasions, but it's not. It's a lot easier. One of 3 of those. Yeah, no, you're right. I do remember seeing a lot of the elementalists wandering around with their bound elementals.
Another barrel over here.
Alright. I was trying to describe to somebody the other day the look of Rift, and they were saying, well, look, does it look and feel like WoW? And it's so hard to describe, because I'm like, well, you know, a little bit, I guess. I mean, there's so many similarities. It's the same concept. But it definitely doesn't feel like playing WoW. To me, it's like a hodgepodge of things. It has elements of Lord of the Rings, has elements of WoW for sure.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not World of Warcraft.
No, it's absolutely not World of Warcraft. Definitely, you know, there's notes of World of Warcraft here. All the great things that Blizzard have done in their game, of course, they've taken here and either copied that functionality or enhanced it. But you know what, if anything, it reminds me more of the old school games. And I'm sure I've talked about this before in previous episodes, but you know, if it was like a wine, and Rift was a wine and you're drinking it, it's like, well, what are the notes? What are the flavors? I would say Dark Age of Camelot. I'd say EQ1. Why won't that thing... Why can't I click on this Impster? Imp Trickster, that's weird.
Bugged.
Oh, okay. Oh, and there we go, another... Hey, it looks like Sandal. Yeah, notes of EverQuest 1, a little bit of EverQuest 2, not much. Definitely some Vanguard feel in terms of the big open world. Some Dark Age of Camelot stuff going on. Definitely some Lord of the Rings feel going on. It's like a perfect blend of all of the games that we love to play without all the crappy bits, or without all the annoying bits. I don't know if you'd agree with me there, Tallahassee, but that's certainly what I feel anyway.
It does feel a bit like a hodgepodge.
Yep.
For coming together of certain things, but it's just really good.
Yeah, and you're dead right. That's the real key. When I say a hodgepodge, it's certainly not a mess. It's you know, plucking out all the great ideas from these other games and just putting them all into one. Finally, into one decent game. We've got a transformation item that we're using there to attack these bound elementals and make them aggro on us, and of course allow us to attack them for the quest. And we can pick up our cores. There we go. So we've got all of those. But in terms of a graphical style, I mean, it's hard to describe. There are parts of it that actually remind me. Now, don't get mad at me for saying this, folks, but there are parts of this that remind me of the graphics of Warhammer. I do think it shares a bit of a Warhammer style, much better. But in fact, that's another game, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, Tallahassee, that there are certainly Warhammer elements in here in terms of the public questing, the sort of combat, and of course the good old tabula rasa, where you have the Bane invasions and stuff. So all the good things. Now, what do we got to do? Ensure Scotty survives the trial of the 3 elements. Now, this is interesting. At each phase, activate the appropriate shield to defend him against the casts from the Fiona person up there. Alright, so we've got a fear ward and a knockback ward. So she's casting Firebolt. So, I see. So we have to use these wards. Alright, I'm on knockback. So she's casting fear.
Right,
yep, you can see there. So hopefully Tallahassee is using the fear ward. Although, hang on, I can't actually interact with these.
Yeah.
Is that because we're not on the quest? Or
Yeah,
no,
yep.
is that other person doing it? Dolim or whatever.
Oh no, but that just finished.
Oh, okay. Oh. I've got to pick up the quest again, actually. Except... There we go. Ah, here we go. Alright, now they're usable objects. So I'm on...
Okay, you need to start with the blue one.
Okay, I'm on the blue one.
Start with the blue one.
Which is a fire ward. Let's see what she says she's going to cast. So we're casting these wards, folks, on Scotty over there to protect him. Prepare to be hazed. What does that mean? Fire? Yep, there we go. Firebolt. So we've put the fire ward on Scotty, and yep, that was good.
Come over here now.
Alright.
Because you'll need to cast the fear.
Casting fear. No, someone else has done it. Ah.
That's right. Then just do the last one, which is knocked back, so yellow.
Yeah, this other player keeps using them. It's like she's griefing me. Oh, that was close. I'm not sure if I actually did that or not. Is she going to...
Well, does
Oh,
Marlborough have a thing above you said?
Yep, I managed to get it. That's good. Yay! And find Kelnan Melm in the Sunken Marsh. So it sounds to me like we've got a quest. March out to the marsh. Let's have a look on the old map, see where that is. Oh. Okay, so that's a quest that's actually taking us quite a way out. Now, if we hadn't, of course... yeah, you might remember a couple of episodes ago we marched all the way along this road here and ended up at Sanctum. Now, of course, if we hadn't done that, all of this area would be unexplored. So I'm assuming that that march out to the marsh quest is actually a quest to take us into this new area. And in fact, look there, you can see it looks like there's a marshy inlet there right on the coast. So no doubt that's going to be our new quest zone. So that's very interesting. Whoops, and if I can get my map to center itself, there we go. Alright, what do we got here? Teacher's Pet, barrel full of goblins, kill Firelord Smolder. Interesting. Where's that?
Yep, so come to where I am.
Ah. And look at that beautiful sunset. We've got a purple sky with the stars. Oh, this game is so good. Oh, isolated materials. Ah, yikes. Alright, it's a big boss.
Well, just kill it.
It takes me a while to wind up my cast, you know. Very complex procedure.
Does it take you that long to press Control 1?
You know what? I'm actually a clicker. I'm a clicker. What's Control 1 though?
It makes Sandal attack.
I did not know that. In fact, okay, look at my pet bar here, and you can see that he's right. Now, I've been complaining about that because Sandal won't attack until my first cast lands, and of course that means sometimes it can be a 2-second or 2.5 second delay. If I hover over his attack on the pet bar there, it does in fact say C-1. Thank you, mate. I had no idea that you could actually initiate that. How about that? We'll do that in the future. Okay, and in the meantime, get myself a brand new staff. And that's going to give us 59 spell power over the 42 that we already have. We definitely want that. That is fantastic. We're going to turn ourselves into a serious nuker. And of course, what I'll be able to do now is rune break this old stuff. So let's get that out of the way and do that now. You can see me rune breaking there. Get some flickering powder. We like crafting materials. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Rudy's wagon is about to fall. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Rudy from way back when. I remember him. Alright, so what do we got? We've got 5 or 6 minutes left. Do you want to head off to do the Border Town quest, perhaps? Which is, of course, lighting the beacons around the outside of the town.
We can try. We're not going to get run over by fire mobs or fire invasion.
By invaders. Such a great idea. Such a good... Oh my god, there's another different type of mount again. I think I must have seen about 7 or 8 unique, totally unique different mounts. And I'm not talking about just colour schemes or armour. I'm actually talking about the you know, the species of the mount. God, I'm going to have to do some research on that and figure out how many there are precisely. Anyway, where are we? Where's Talara taking us?
Well, there's one at Quicksilver Cold.
Let's mount up.
Holy crap.
What? Oh! Oh my lord. Okay, there is a mage. Oh, what's going on with my mouse now? God, there's always something going on with my freaking computer. Damn annoying. Alright, now we've got a major invasion by the looks of things. Look at that, level 10. Freaky looking portrait.
And there's a Defiant guy in there.
A what guy?
There's like a Defiant.
Oh, here he is, Minka, Master of Sandwiches. Gee, it's just as well I didn't attack him because that would have flagged me PvP, I guess.
Yes, it would.
So what's he doing all the way over here? Just causing trouble?
I would suggest that he's trying to get people to attack him.
Right. So that he can go to town on us?
Yeah, there's actually a couple of them there.
Ah. So there, oh, I see, yep, they're in, got the yellow names, they're other players from the enemy faction.
Yep. And they're attacking guards and stuff.
Yeah, so they're going to wipe out all our NPCs. Alright, let's go do these beacons. Where are we? Our first one is over there. We don't want to hang around and get pwned, do we?
Not really, but some level 13 attack them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be that one. The one that's just fallen over dead, perhaps.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Griefing, ganking, I still say no matter what the game, you have to be either really annoying or really bored to do that. Just annoy the heck out of people. Which is why, of course, we rolled on a non-PvP server. So we didn't have to put up with that. Thank goodness. Alright, it's beacon lighting time.
Still annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying, isn't it? What were you on WoW, mate? Did you used to play PvP or were you PvE mainly? Or a bit of both?
I actually started playing World of Warcraft on a PvP server.
Oh, yep.
On Jubathos.
Jubathos?
One of the Oceanic ones.
Yep, the good old Oceanic server.
Yep, and I was dumb enough to level my warrior as protection spec on a PvP server.
Oh boy, that would have been hard yakka.
Yeah, that was not fun.
And by the way, I've just come across a whole bunch more of the opposing factions players from the same guild, Master of Sandwiches. So it looks like they're on a gank fest, if you ask me. Also, folks, just in case you're wondering what we're doing collecting the mushrooms here, we've got another quest to collect said mushrooms and to collect the spider entrails, which is why Talara was killing them. Don't you love the look of the game here as it becomes dusk? The feel, it's like it actually starts to get sort of cold and dark feeling. I don't know what it is, but they've designed the lighting and shading and stuff so well. It looks so different during the day than it does during the night. It's fantastic. Love it.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone can see it, but there's light streaming through one of the trees, through its branches.
Oh, no, I might have to come over to where you are. Hang on. No, you know what? It's probably because you, with your super awesome Cray computer, you've probably got all of the graphical options turned on. And I mean, folks, even though this game looks fantastic on my computer, I'm certainly not running it at full whack. Whereas good old Talara, you've probably got everything on max, have you?
Yeah, just be careful because there's another.
Ah! Yikes. Wow, thanks for that. That was one hell of an invasion. I'm going to stay clear of that.
Group them a little bit.
So yeah, obviously you've got all your settings on maximum, I'd say. So are there light shafts coming down from the trees, are there?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, wow. Alright folks, so we're collecting spider...
Truth be told, that's pretty good.
What's that?
All the shafts and the light and everything else.
Yeah, and I'd imagine actually your spell particle effects and all that sort of stuff would look amazing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the last of the mushrooms for me, but I still need the gold beacon and I need 4 more entrails. Now what's this down here? Is this like a... Oh!
It's okay.
Cave. Awesome. We haven't been into a rift cave before. Very nice. Now that's another question that a couple of our viewers had, and perhaps Tallahassee you can answer it because I can't without looking it up on a wiki or something. We know that there's going to be instant dungeons once we hit, you know, level 14, 15, whatever. Are there any open world dungeons in Rift that you know of?
Not that I know of, but then again, you can't really use me as a knowledge base, as it were.
Well, you're more knowledgeable than me, I'll give you that, that's for sure. But I guess none of us have got far enough in the game to know all the ins and outs yet. But, oh, that counted for me. That's good. Right, let's try this control 1. Away you go, Sandal. Oh, yep, control 1, that works well. Sending Sandal ahead of time. I'm going to do that in the future so that I don't get the aggro.
What you may want to do is give him a minute or not a minute, but let him beat it up a little bit first and then send him in.
Yeah.
That way you can just go straight out and you won't pull aggro.
Yeah, very good idea. Alright, one more bunch of spider entrails for moi. That's me done. And it looks like I'm ready to hand in all the stuff at Argent Glade. Oh, and there we go, folks. You can see those Stonehenge-looking icons on the map there. These look like, yes, you can see Overwatch Cavern, and it gives you a little picture of it. It's such a cool idea. Cave of Seasons and Kelnor's Den. So it's actually showing not only, you can see there the Marsh House, but it's also showing dens and caves, footholds, rifts, invasions. It's a really, really, really good map. Really good. Shows you all the information you need. And look at that out there. You can see the sun's disappearing. It's looking very doom and gloomy over there. It's such a great feel. And that's the other thing I like about this is that the day-night cycle, it's not too fast, but it actually happens enough so that in one play session, you actually get to see, you know, a whole cycle. Unlike WoW, for example, which is real time. And that can mean that if you're playing, for example, on a US server in Australia, you're only ever going to see, you know, daytime, for example. You're very rarely going to see it be night on the server. But I like the fact that it's sped up a little bit here, so you can actually get to see the whole gamut of the day-night cycle. It's a good idea.
Have what you need.
All right.
Until we cross paths again.
So time to hand in because we're out of time. Let's hand in these final quests. It's been lots of fun questing around Argent Glade. What a neat little hub.
Ah,
it's good.
I see.
It's been good aside from, you know, those couple
The
of level
vigil will show us the way.
Those couple of what?
Level 50s.
Oh, yeah, the level 50s, that's true. Map, where are those? Oh, so they're in Argent Glade as well. Got another couple of quests for stuff inside the glade. I'm sure there was another one to hand in. Teacher's Pet. Where's that? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, you can see the glow of the lights as it turns to night. All the little touches making it a really atmospheric place to live in, if you know what I mean. Now what do we got here? A totem. We've got one-handers or a sword. Rune breakable. That's rune breakable. Let's take that. And neutralize spider egg sacs and neutralize goblin embers, and we're going to get ourselves a new belt when that's finished. I like the sound of that.
Good luck.
Quest called Bug Off. Let's have a look on the map. Is that nearby? Oh no, it's miles away. So that'll take us on our journey over to the marsh, where we have other quests, of course. Before that, we'll just quickly tidy away these ones. What's this? A warden that we have to bless, and hand that in.
Ah, good to see you.
And we got more
May the
faction there. That's good.
bless you.
And those PvPers are still there, I can see. Good lord.
Yeah. Someone killed one of the level 21 ones.
Ah. And of course, not forgetting, we've got our dailies there as well, where we had to collect the corrupted coin caches. We have to go back to Sanctum to do those if we wish. But for next episode, you can see we've got these bug off quests and the march out to the marsh. And if I zoom out on the map, you see that that's basically going to lead us, that bug off quest is going to basically lead us along the road, and we're going to end up at the marsh house, which will be a new little quest hub down south of Silverwood on the coast. And that's where we'll end up in the next episode, I'd imagine. So it's time for us to wrap up. Where's Tallahassee? Here he is, showing off up on the fence. What level are they? Oh, they come up as level question mark for me, so I'm guessing that that's level 50 or something, I suppose.
Yeah, level 50.
Yeah. Bored, got nothing better to do. Who cares? Alright, Sandal, I'm going to put you away for the night. There you go. And that's it for us, folks. Sorry about that. We're a little bit over time. Hope you enjoyed our questing around the Argent Glade, keeping it close to home there. Lots of nice little different mechanics to do there, all sorts of collecting and transforming and fighting, plus a couple of invasions, and of course we got invaded by enemies of players from the other factions. That's something that we hadn't seen before. About 2/3 of the way along level 12. How far along the XP bar are you, mate?
Less than a bar.
Well, less than a bar to go. He's always ahead of the curve, this guy. So level 13 next, and then of course once we hit, I think, level 14, we'll be able to do an instance. I really can't wait to do an instance, because I'm imagining that they're going to be lots and lots of fun, so that's good. Although of course at the moment there is no dungeon finder, so I'm guessing that you have to manually queue for them. Who knows, we'll find out when we get there. That's all coming up in future episodes, folks. So once again, Tallahassee, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy week. I hope you're feeling better from your pneumonia. You still on your antibiotics, I take it?
Yeah.
Oh man, so that means still no scotch for you?
Unfortunately, no scotch.
Oh dear, well maybe by the time we film our next episode you'll be better. I certainly hope so. And of course, certainly hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hope you join us in the next one. Until then, take care. This is Tallahassee and me, Sambo, saying goodbye. We'll see you later. Bye.